Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to our series where we take Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj and Queen Bee on a journey to Batuu. Right now Ariana just won a game of Sabak against the lizard guy and she's ready to take home the money. And now she's officially a member of the Scoundrels. Meanwhile, on the dance floor, Nicki is just feeling herself, showing off some dance moves. But now it's time to take them on a little trip to the First Order district where Nicki needs to complete her mission to continue to spread fascism through Batuu. So she's just gonna go ahead and check Beyonce's ID card to make sure she's not with the resistance or whatever. And it's not only a part of her mission to check a bunch of IDs, but she also needs to do that for her aspiration. So apparently Beyonce is cool, so no drama here, but Nicki did have to go around and check IDs of some other citizens and actually fight them if they were members of the resistance. And she did clock some people and took them to the ship to be transferred to the prison planet. And it took me a while to actually complete this one because she had to check a lot of IDs and fight a lot of. But as you know, Nicki bad and she gets the job done, and that's just what she did by going around and throwing hands at everybody she met. And if that wasn't enough, she also needs to actually drive the ship and take the prisoners to their final destination. And she actually managed to do that without any issues, luckily for her. Meanwhile, Bey and Ari are back at the cantina where Ariana is about to take her first mission for the Scoundrels. While Beyoncé is also giving the dance floor a try, and as you can see here, her moves aren't really that amazing, at least not right now where her dancing skills are really low level. Luckily for her, the lizard guy is there to help and he's about to show her how it's done. Just watch him go. Here it comes. Yeah! Go Hondo, go Hondo. It's your birthday. Go Hondo. So we did what we had to do here and then Ari just called the Uber to take her to the First Order district where she needs to open up some crates to get contraband. But first, she needs to hack into these terminals to actually get the passwords so she's able to locate it and eventually retrieve what she needs to deliver. And then this sim shows up and tries to guess Ari's ethnicity to decide whether to confront her or not, and decides she's white enough to pass. Back at the cantina, Nicki's taking a selfie before another day of spreading fascism through Batuu. Meanwhile, Ari has got the goods and she's about to deliver it to Hondo. That is if he can stop dancing for a minute at least. So she delivered it, got the money, and still found some time to flirt with this random sim that showed up. And she's actually kinda cute, so good for Ari. Meanwhile, at the First Order district, Nicki's ready for her next mission and she's confronting some more sins around town and just going around and making them cry apparently. And her mission involves again opening loads of crates and confiscating stuff for the First Order. And while Nicki and Ari make money, Beyonce is just wasting it at the poker tables. Now Nicki's checking some IDs again and apparently she found another resistance scene, so things are about to go down at the cantina. And Nicki's throwing hands again, but unfortunately for her, this time things didn't work out too well, and she got an ass kicking in front of everybody else that were seemed pretty entertained by it for some reason. And this beating was so severe that she just fainted immediately after it. While Ari is accomplishing her mission with a less violent approach, so she's just bribing sins and collecting info for the scoundrels for her second mission. And once that's over, we're gonna take another mission right away because we're all about making that money. And Ari gets to fly the Millennium Falcon out of Batuu. And after answering what felt like 600 million questions to finish the mission, she came back and without any major negative moodlet, so I'm counting that as a win. And she also managed to land the Millennium Falcon quite smoothly without killing anyone in the process. So another win for Ari. Now Nicki's doing some more missions for the First Order, but unfortunately for her next one, she actually messed it up and she had to go and report to Kylo Ren. And he's not very happy about it. Even though she's begging and pleading, he decides to punish her with a little choking, just using the force to almost kill Nicki, but she survived. And while Kylo is distracted, Ari is trying to infiltrate herself into the First Order base, but she's not having much luck with it. So Ari couldn't get through and she decided to try her luck at the Resistance camp, but she didn't have much luck there either, and she got zapped a million times. And I mean a million times. But it turns out she could actually walk into the First Order base and just ignore the entrance panel and finally use the holo table to get the info that she needed. And so after doing all these missions, they actually accumulated quite some credits and it's time to spend them. So Beyonce did just that by going to the junkyard and getting her very own designer droid. And she named this guy R2 Queen Bee. And she's befriending her right away. And R2QB is very excited to be meeting Beyonce, as she should be. So she's officially a member of the Beehive and she'll be following Beyonce around during her adventures in Batuu. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Bye!